Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Slight. Today we're going to be seeing whether or not the Atlas 4 pads actually can go into the Atlas 3. So this is actually the first one that comes in. Everything is very, very thin. The material on it's not very good. It's like almost just basic foam, right? And it's single density. There's not much to it. The pads, again, very, very thin and like very easy to kind of squish in, right? Then we went from that to the upgrade, and that is basically the difference between the padding is actually quite ridiculous. So, and we were running these for a while, and it actually works quite well. Again, same padding type, almost single. I would think that it's single. You can't see it inside. It doesn't seem like it changes. It's just one kind of pad, and it's starting to kind of wear a little bit in here. And then again, the padding. The padding's the same as the back, probably about 2 times, if not maybe a little bit more thickness. Okay, so what are we working with? Well, we have the new padding for the Atlas 4. There's a zipper here. It's multi-density foam. You can modify it if you need to. You can feel the difference. It's like it's almost like soft in certain areas, and then it kind of, the rebound, it kind of pushes and then get tight. It also has the little, I don't know what they call it, but like almost the wings. So it still has the emergency pulse. And there's also right where the ear would go, it's almost like a band here. So there's that. And then the top piece, again, there's a neck section that's again pretty stiff. The padding inside is actually pretty thick. Then of course you have the rayon. So that is basically, if you don't know anything about that, that is pretty much, they have it in all kinds of stuff, football helmets and like NASA stuff or whatever. What it is it's for an energy thing. So basically any impact, it kind of absorbs the impact before it comes to your head. This is how they actually got the new ECE ratings, the safety and stuff. So it's the new Atlas 4 is actually safer because they have the new ratings, but that's pretty much that. So let's see whether or not it is similar. Okay, so again, the pins are here, the sides are here. So that looks like that'll work. The spacing is still the same there. So that is a small medium. Again, it showed that it was a small medium as well. The padding looks like that's good. That looks the same. Okay, so let's put this inside. Just gonna put that in. Line the centerpiece up. We won't put this stuff in yet until we put the sides. Alright, so that's the actual back part. So that's going to send my face a little bit closer. I'm sure that that's actually going to be, and it already feels like it's going to be a little bit tighter. Yeah, it's going to be a little tighter, I'd think, than even the thicker pads. And because the thicker pads are, you know, kind of squishy, and these are not as squishy.
I shall call him Squishy, and he shall be mine, and he shall be my Squishy. Come here, Squishy. Come here, little Squishy. Ow! Bad Squishy. Bad Squishy.
So it's probably going to feel a little bit more tight, but again, these I've worn, these I have not. Okay, so that's that side. The centerpiece in. Okay, so that's side. I'm going to put the clips in afterwards. Okay, so basically when that's put in, yeah, that's going to be a lot tighter, I would think. So that'll actually hold your neck. That is actually going to be to the back of your neck. So yeah, it looks like there's a lot more space. Like there's pretty good space inside, but it looks like putting on this for the first couple times are going to be quite difficult. So let's continue on with the front section. Oh, that was easy. Nice. Okay, so this is going to be difficult with the camera. So we're going to put the visor on, and then we're going to do a test fit on it. Okay, so yeah, so it does move your face a little bit closer. Again, it's not as bad as I thought it would be, to be dead honest. It is pretty tight in here, but again, that is brand new pads, so it does actually make sense. So it actually, like, it's pretty close to my nose right now. It does kind of hold your neck pretty good. I think that the chin curtain works better on this one with the pads in, just because what I had originally is you could kind of put your finger kind of in with your chin basically, so you can put it up, and then you could kind of, like, there's a lot of air and stuff there, and then when you're talking, your chin could kind of come past the chin curtain. So this does move your head further forward. It is pretty tight, but it's not uncomfortable, if that makes sense. I think after the first couple rides it'll be decent. Now those thick pads were really tight to begin with as well. You know, it's hard to put on. It was hard to put on the old ones too, but it's hard to put on now. I think after a couple of rides, it will be a little bit more comfortable. It is a lot more comfortable inside, like it's part of your face, right? I'm actually happy with this. It's actually pretty good. Reason why I ended up dealing with this is A, can you do it? B, you know, they don't have the smiler for the Atlas 4, so I do like the smiler. Let's take it off and we'll continue on. So to answer the question, yes, you can do it. Is it worth it? I don't know. Do you like your Atlas 3? Like, that's pretty much all I can think of. I like the smiler. And if you don't want to buy the Atlas 4 yet, or you are going to lose a few things, right? Like the vent up here, and you're still going to have that center vent where the Atlas 4 does not have that. There's a couple modifications that are done on it, slightly different. I'm not a real big fan of the graphics for the Atlas 4. If I was to get the Atlas 4, I would probably just go with a regular carbon fiber, raw carbon probably. That or maybe the Mercury. They do have quite a few different designs that you can go with. I'm just not I don't know, I don't really like graphics, says the guy that wears a big smile on his face. But I do like the smiler. It fits my personality. Okay, just to close it up, I do not like the pads in the Atlas 3 original ones. The thick pads are actually pretty solid, so that actually works pretty good. But there is an option that you can put the Atlas 4 in. It's pretty cheap to do the actual pads. It is a huge upgrade, and you, again, because they have those zippers, you can pull out the pads and modify it if you need to, right? It is pretty tight right now. I'm going to give it a couple rides before I can kind of see whether or not it's too tight for me or not, but at least you can actually modify these ones a little bit. It's kind of neat. I kind of like that. Anyways, if you do like this channel, if you like this content, give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and until next time, guys.